We'll begin our yin practice today in Balasana, opening the knees out to the width of the mat, shifting your hips to your heels, stretching your arms out in front of you, bringing your fingertips to touch and rolling your shoulders down your back away from your ears. Bring your attention to your third eye, the space in between your eyebrows, in the middle of your forehead. Deepening your breath, beginning to breathe deeply in and out the nose, creating an oceanic-like sound in the back of your throat with each exhalation. Inhale into your belly, side ribs, the back of the heart. Exhale slowly and smoothly out the nose. Inhale into your belly, low ribs, the heart expands. Exhale slowly and smoothly, gliding up to knees and hands tabletop and bringing your left foot to the outside of your left hand. Bring a bolster or a blanket underneath the right knee to protect your right knee joint. Lengthen the spine out through the crown of the head, rolling the shoulders down along the spine away from the ears. Shine your heart forward in between your arms. In your own time, perhaps coming down onto your forearms, allowing your head to hang. Breathing deeply in and out the nose. The mantra in this position is, I am safe. I am open. On your next inhalation, slowly press into your hands, glide back up. Organize your body, shifting the knee perhaps a little farther back, and then reach back with the left hand for the inside of the right foot. Opening the heart up towards the ceiling. Micro bending the right elbow to protect the shoulder, allowing your body to open here. Once you settle into stillness, the mantra in this position is I am open. I am open. On your next exhalation, slowly, like you're moving through honey, release the foot, bringing your left hand down to the mat, shifting your hips back, then glide your right hand forward outside your right hand. Curl your left toes under. You can bring a blanket underneath the left knee to protect the knee joint. Lengthen out the top of the head, finding space between each vertebra. Shining the heart forward in between the arms or in your own time. Bringing your forearms down on top of a bolster, block, or all the way down to the floor. Coming into stillness. Reattach your mind to the breath. Watch the breath fill your belly, your side ribs, the back of your heart. Every exhalation out the nose, slowly and smoothly relaxing deeper into the posture. The mantra in this pose is I have ever renewing energy. I have ever renewing energy. On your next inhalation, slowly rise back up. Slowly, like you're moving through honey, bending the back knee, reaching back with the right hand for the inside of the left foot. Lengthening the spine, rotating the chest up towards the ceiling. Finding spaciousness and stillness in this challenging posture, while keeping a micro bend in the left elbow to protect the shoulder. Reattach your mind to your deep, slow, rhythmic breathing. The mantra in this pose is I am open. I am open. On your next exhalation, slowly releasing the foot, gliding your right knee back to meet the left, walking your hands out in front of you for Anahata, keeping your hips directly over the knees, melting your forehead down to the floor, creating a long line from your hips all the way up your spine. Breathing deeply in and out the nose, filling your lungs in 360 degrees with every inhalation. Every exhalation, engaging your pelvic floor, drawing your belly button in towards the spine and up. On your inhalation, spreading the fingers wide, press into the palms, tuck your chin, round your spine. On your exhalation, slowly, smoothly melting your forehead back down to the mat. Inhale, press into the palms, tucking the chin in towards the chest, rounding. Exhale slowly and smoothly as you melt your forehead down to the mat. Inhale, rounding the spine, tucking the chin. Exhale slowly and smoothly, melting your forehead down to the mat. Inhale, round the spine, tuck the chin, pressing into the hands. Exhale, slowly and smoothly lowering the forehead down to the mat, bringing your attention to the space between your breaths. Inhale, round the spine, tuck the chin. Exhale, melt the forehead down to the mat. Inhale, tuck the chin, round the spine, draw all energy back from wherever it is, clean and purified. Exhale, release any energy that doesn't belong to you. Inhale, tuck the chin, round the spine, call all energy back that belongs to you, clean and purified. Exhale, melt the forehead to the mat, release all energy that isn't yours. Inhale, tuck the chin, round the spine, call all your purified energy back to you. Exhale, melt the forehead, release all energy that isn't yours. Inhale, round, tuck, calling your energy back into your body. Exhale, releasing all that isn't yours. Inhale, gliding forward onto your forearms, onto your belly, pointing your toes, pressing into the tops of your feet, drawing your heart forward in between your hands, pressing your hip bones down into the mat, engaging your thighs and your leg muscles so much that your kneecaps lift up off of the mat, allowing your shoulder blades to glide down your spine away from your ears. The mantra in this position is I am. I am. Continuing to open the heart, gliding your hands down and back beside your chest. Engaging your thighs, lifting your kneecaps up away from the mat, pressing your hip points and belly down, drawing your shoulder blades forward, back, and down your back, lifting your heart, strengthening your back body here. This is a challenging posture, so breathe deeply and evenly in and out the nose. The mantra in this position is, I am grateful. I am grateful. On your next exhalation, come down, then press straight up, slowly gliding your knees to the middle of the mat, perhaps bringing a folded over blanket underneath the knees, sitting on your heels, grounding down through both sitting bones, lengthening the spine, then rising up, bringing your hands to your low back, pressing your hip points forward, lifting the heart. You can keep your gaze forward or allow your head to fall backwards. Lift up out of your low back, lengthening your tailbone down, engaging your low abs, lifting your heart. You can stay here or in your own time, bringing your hands down to your heels. Your toes can be curled under. If it ever becomes too much, simply bring your hands back up to your low back or lower your hips down to your heels, coming back to sit with a tall spine. The mantra in this position is, I am love. I am love. On your next inhalation, slowly rise back up, sitting down onto a block or all the way in between your heels, in between your feet, grounding down into both sitting bones, bringing your hands to rest in your lap, grounding down into the earth, reconnecting with your breath. Every inhalation filling your belly, sideways, the heart lifts. Every exhalation slowly and smoothly out the nose. You can grab 2 pillows stacked on top of each other or one big bolster, bring it behind your hips, and slowly relax back. Bring your arms out to the side, your palms turned up. Relax here. The mantra in this position is I am. I am who you are beyond where you live, where you were born, who you love, who loves you, what you do, what you don't like to do. Letting everything wash away, connecting with that eternal, unchanging source within you. I am. Slowly rise up, pressing into the palms of the hand, glide up to sitting with a straight spine. Keeping your right knee bent, glide your left foot forward and ground it into the mat. Sit back down onto the block or onto the floor, bring your fingertips behind you, pointing forwards, and lift the hips up. Drawing the shoulder blades onto the back, lifting and spreading across the chest. Either stay here, or if you want to go deeper, lowering down onto your forearms or all the way back onto the pillows, and then lifting the hips up away from the mat. You should feel a delicious stretch all the way through your right psoas, your right quadricep, nice opening through the heart region. Breathing deeply and slowly in and out the nose. The mantra in this position is I am beautiful, blissful, bountiful. I am beautiful, blissful, bountiful. On your next inhalation, glide the hips down to the mat. If you're down on your forearms or back, slowly gliding up, switching sides, bending the left knee, grounding the right foot, bringing a block underneath your sitting bones, pressing into the left shin to lift your hips, either staying here or if you want more of a stretch, lowering your hips down, gliding down onto your forearms or all the way back onto your blankets. Lifting the hips up, feeling a nice stretch through your left psoas, quadricep, spreading and opening through the heart center. The mantra in this position is I am beautiful, blissful, bountiful. I am beautiful, blissful, bountiful. Slowly, smoothly releasing your sitting bones down to the earth, sitting up, bringing your knees back behind you, removing the bolsters from your mat, shifting the hips back over the knees, straightening your right leg out in front of you, pulling your right hip back, the left hip forward to square the hips, flexing your feet in towards you, lengthening out through the crown of your head, lengthening your spine. And in your own time, folding forward any amount. You can always bring your hands onto blocks either side your leg. If you want to go deeper in your own time, slowly stretching the right leg forward and the left leg back, settling down into Hanumanasana. On every inhalation, strengthening internally. On every exhalation, relaxing deeper into the pose, allowing your hips to melt towards the floor, or allowing your chest to melt down over your right leg. The mantra in this pose is I am fearless. I am fearless. If you're all the way down in Hanumanasana, pressing into the hands, gliding the right knee back, bringing the left leg now forward, pulling the left hip back, the right hip forward, squaring the hips to the front of the mat, magnetizing your inner thighs toward one another. Flex your foot, bringing your toes back towards you. Lengthen out to the crown of your head and fold forward over your leg any amount. In your own time, you may stretch your legs out, settling down into Hanumanasana. If you aren't all the way down to the floor in your splits, unlike in other yin poses, you can move a bit in the rhythm of your breath. Every inhalation, magnetizing the inner thighs, lifting up slightly. Every exhalation, allowing the hips to go heavy, sinking deeper towards the mat. The mantra in this pose is I am fearless. I am fearless. Slowly start to press into the hands, gliding the left knee back to meet the right, sitting down in the middle of your mat, opening your legs up wide in a V. Sliding the hips forward, finding your edge, and bringing your bolsters or your two pillows out in front of you. Bringing your forearms down onto the mat. First, press down into the tops of the thighs, roll them back, grounding down through your sitting bones. On your next exhalation, folding forward any amount, perhaps bringing your head down to the pillows, pressing the pillows forward, releasing your forehead down to the tops of your hands. In your own time, with your own breath, stretching out through the feet, allowing the heart to melt forward towards the floor, perhaps bringing your hands out to the sides towards your feet. The mantra in this pose is creativity flows through me. Creativity flows through me. Slowly pulling your hands in, rising halfway up, pause, perhaps coming to the forearms, lengthening the spine, allowing the head to grow heavy. On your next inhalation, rising up to sitting with a tall spine. Press into the tops of your thighs and roll them back behind you, grounding down into both sitting bones. Then gliding your left elbow down towards your left thigh, reaching your right arm overhead, or bringing your forearm down to the inside of the knee, or perhaps clasping your toes with your right fingertips. rolling your heart open towards the ceiling. The mantra in this pose is creativity flows through me. Creativity flows through me. Smoothly, gracefully switch sides, bringing the elbow to the thigh, the forearm to the floor, or the left fingertips to the foot. Breathing deeply and slowly in and out the nose with sound. Creativity flows through me. Slowly rise back up, bringing your hands to your thighs, rolling your thighs back behind you, grounding down to the sitting bones. And bring your fingertips forward, grounding down into the earth. Imagining your energy flowing down deep into the earth's energy flowing upwards into your body, out the crown of your head. Then sweep your right leg forward to meet the left. Crossing the legs, bringing the legs back behind you, bringing the left knee to the left wrist, gliding the right leg straight back behind you, pressing into the top of the right foot, squaring your hips to the front of the mat. You can bring a blanket or a bolster underneath your hip so you can square your hips forward, and then in your own time gliding down onto your forearms, or perhaps stretching your arms out long in front of you, allowing your forehead to melt down towards the floor. Important here is to keep your back right leg engaged and active, the hips squared to the top of the mat. Your body will want to fall off towards your left side. Resist this urge by leaning into the right leg, opening through the hip. Bring your attention to your heart center. Feel it grow warm as it expands. Your mantra in this pose is love flows through me. Love flows through me. On your next inhalation, slowly, like you're moving through honey, glide up, switching sides, bringing your right knee to the outside of the right wrist. Curling your left toes under, shifting the hips back, bringing a rolled up blanket underneath the hips to square the hips to the front of the mat. Arrange yourself comfortably so you can really square your hips forward, and then perhaps lowering down onto your forearms, lengthening through the spine, pressing actively into the left leg. Your body will want to fall to the right side to escape the work that needs to be done in releasing the hips. Counteract this by actively pressing the left leg into the mat. In your own time, perhaps straightening your arms out in front of you, lowering your forehead down to the mat. The mantra in this pose is love flows through me. Love flows through me. Softly, gently shift your hips to your heels and return to Balasana. Or you can straighten your legs out in front of you, relaxing back onto your back for Shavasana. Relaxing in our final pose of our yoga yin session. Thank you for practicing with me today. Wishing you radiant joy, health, and so much love. Namaste.